Recording. Okay, now I'm live streaming and recording. This is crazy. This channel is to show live streams of Scooby speedruns. To have the bot automatically post your stream here, you must stream on Twitch. Check. Use the speedrun tag. Speedrun. Set your category to Scooby-Doo, out of 100 Frights. Okay. I think we're good. I mean, I don't see it. Maybe you all do. Oh, hey, there I am. Popped up. Hey, that's gonna be a surprise to everybody. I've never done this before. Okay. I guess I'm gonna do some Red Bear practice. A little loud for me. So the reason why I would want to practice Redbeard is because if I got 4 rope for my PB, if I don't get 4 rope, then that's going to be an issue, because 4 rope saves a lot of time. That was 2 ropes. I can hear it. I can just hear it. Let me know if the stream is good. I doubt anybody's gonna join. You don't have to do what I just did. You just click it. But I don't know if that only happens because of Mystic Practice. I doubt it. There's pretty much no no actual difference between Mystic Practice and the actual base game, really. I mean, there are differences, but not much. Yep. Missed that guy. Well, that's 2 ropes. I went way too far up. That's the issue. Yeah, even if I try to quit, for some reason it won't let me quit. But usually if you're warping somewhere and you have it under quit and you hit quit, then you actually do quit. I don't know why it doesn't do that. Why it does it sometimes and not others. I think it has to do with switching to a different location on the map. Like if you're... You know what I mean? I don't know. That was a bad attempt. That was bad. Also, I don't really know how to see how many viewers I have right now. That face. Gonna matter now. Wasn't over the right enough. That's a good way to guarantee 3 rep though. Not guarantee it, but help. I'm not doing the best, that's okay though. I didn't. As soon as he turns, he should be jumping. Viewer, I think is me. If it's not, then hi. Okay. Turned on a filter just in case. Yes, they won't let you quit. I don't really know how that trick works. I know it's 1 frame. I just know that I'm able to get it, and practicing seems to help. But I don't really understand it. I know Mortal should be awake, right? In the UK. So I could see him stopping by. That would be awesome to see Harsh, Summer, Bats. Who else? Everybody else. Harsh, Summer, Bass, Coley. Obviously. Everybody else I'm forgetting. I never met Admiral. It'd be cool if he was active. Harsh talked about him, talked fondly about Admiral. I have 3 viewers, so that means me plus 2 others, I think. Hi, everybody. This is exciting. I didn't think I would have any viewers, to be honest. Especially for my first stream. Say hi. I would love to know who's here. Scooby! That key's hard to get sometimes. I think I'm just gonna practice doing this. Okay, so you kind of have to... Whoop, I overshot. There's like a little lip, I think, on that wood. So if I like run off like that a little bit, there we go. Ah, I'm still missing it. That's insane. So there we go. That key can be a little bit annoying. I lost my 2 viewers. It's okay. If I'm gonna lose any of y'all, hopefully it's people that I don't know. Because if it's like if Mortal stops by and is like, I don't want to watch this. I'd be like, no, what am I doing wrong? I struggle getting those sometimes. I'm practicing NLE, by the way. I really love that category. It's really fun. You can see by my splits, NLE. Ah. This room's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. I know Coley just jumps up and gets... Oh, okay, yeah. Just do it like that. Practice that. Save a little bit of... Oh, I can't because I don't have that feature on. That's where I am. Something like that. I just... Yeah, that's not hard at all to get. Saves time from jumping back to get it. Yeah, let's just... I mean, that's ideal, right? Yeah, it's not too bad. Saves a little bit. Hmm. Good old Scooby jump. Have to watch that shadow though. Hello. How's it going? Yeah. So there we go. Practicing this little jump here. Because that's how Coley does it. Other ways to do it like this was a little bit of time. Hi to both of you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll practice something fun here in a second. Yeah. Alright, let's... Yeah, mess. Let's do this. This is so much fun to practice. I like this. I lost my two peeps. No. Again, I assume that I count as a viewer. If not, then that means that somebody's been here just this whole time. If so, say something, please. So I know. Fun stuff. It was not as strict in NLE. I know it's a bit stricter. If you miss the snack here, it's just like, I'll just keep going. But in Honda, you can't do that. You gotta get everything. And you sure as hell ain't coming back for it. Why'd I do that? Missed the whole snack box. Hello there, how are ya? Thanks for joining the stream. Getting all these Scooby snacks is so fun. Nice. Let's continue on. I lost him. No. But seriously, if you just even click on my stream, I'd appreciate it. Hello there, welcome to the stream. I love this level. Ah. Love it when I don't do that. Maybe I should actually run the cat instead of just practicing it. I have the time to do like one run. Probably. Probably not worth going back for that. Just one Scooby snack there. No, I lost them. Okay. Appreciate you stopping by. Okay. These boards are obnoxious. These boards annoy me every time. I don't really actually have that much time to genuinely do a run.
Ready. See if you can get me.
I feel like my first stream should be a practice session. Yeah, I know I fucked that up. Yeah, that wasn't even close.
Ready. See if you can get me.
Yeah, I got 3. Yeah, still pretty good.
Ready.
For what? For getting hit like that, at least. Most of the people that have probably joined also probably do not run this game. Hey, how are ya? Welcome. That wasn't even close.
Ready! See if you can get me down.
Yep. 4 up. Got it. Okay. Now it quit the game. Oh, it quit the game because I didn't have that level unlocked. Okay, I'm learning things. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's do beat my keys. Thanks for stopping by. This will be fun to practice. Okay, when does that ever happen? Genuinely. Oh. What? Hold on. That's pretty good. Let's do this. So this is obnoxious. Hello there. How are you? Probably don't need to charge there. Maybe I do. I don't know. Okay, that was good. I really need to do Skull Cliff here in a minute. Though I'm dreading it. Did not want to get hit by that fire. It makes more sense just to wait for a second. Yeah, I don't know why that happens sometimes. I was trying to skid because I feel like skidding to your death before the cutscene can, you know, take over. I feel like that makes more sense, but maybe not. It won't let me for some reason. Yep. That's happened to me more than once.
Get rid of these creeps! Do something, pal! Use your head!
I like to do that triangular kind of motion here. Triangular actually seems pretty fast. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. This is my first stream.
Get rid of these creeps. Do something, pal. Use your head.
Yeah, that happens. I need to be patient there. I keep saying that, but eventually I'll finally get it.
Do something, pal. Use your head.
One frame. Another one frame. Now jump around him. Might cost a couple seconds, but it's worth not dying and costing a lot more, especially in a long category like this.
He did it, Scooby.
Let's go to Skullcliff. Cool. Oh yeah. I really do not like this jump. It's 8. Okay. I'm gonna play around with it because maybe. Buddy, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining and saying something. Yeah, I recognize you, of course. I will let you know that I am getting my Xbox set up to play BFBB. It's soft modded. I can play off the HDD. I bought an Electron XL, but it wasn't working for my Xbox for some reason. So I sent it back and I haven't heard anything yet, but hopefully I get a replacement that works. But I also bought another like upscaler. So I'm just gonna try both. I bought it off of Amazon, so if it works, I'll probably just use that. But if I hear back from the Electron Shepherd guy, then and he wants to send me a replacement because the other one didn't work, then I'll just return the upscaler I bought on Amazon. But it's the one that Mortal uses, so it should be pretty good. Anyway, do you want me to call you Mario? How would you like me to address you? And how are you? Are my questions I have for you. And do I sound okay? It's not gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna read that in 1 second. That jump's kind of tight. You're gonna try Scooby down 100 Frights on the virtual Xbox. Also, you can call me by Mario. Yes, I'm doing good. Hello. This is so much fun. Yes, I'm going to do it. You can't launch it from Homebrew or anything like that, or use a HDD because the loads are faster. But there are exactly two categories, where Xbox is faster. What am I doing? Where Xbox is faster, because you don't use pod storage. So those two categories are warpless. You're not allowed to warp, so you can't use pod storage. It's kind of like warpless in Mario, the original Mario. And then the other is cheat percent. And the reason why you can't use pod storage and cheat percent is because even though you're using all the cheat codes, you're actually, to get all the inventions, the map is not considered an invention. Therefore, you don't actually get a map, so you can't actually pod storage unless you want to burn like a whole minute to go talk to Holly to get a map. Because in that case, you've lost so much time in 2%. So it's pointless. But yeah, those are the two categories where Xbox is faster, because Xbox loads faster. So if you're not doing pause storage, then you might as well do Xbox for warpless and 2%. Otherwise it's slower. Also, Dolphin is slower as well. Oh, this is like my second favorite category. It's awesome, and I keep missing this. I got a really good time. I'll show you. I got a 1 hour, 16 minute, and 38 seconds. That put me in 5th place. NLE is one of the least ran categories. It still got like 20 people, but I think what made that run not nearly as good as it could have been is I died 7 times to really stupid things. So that jump that I was just practicing just then, I died 4 times to that. 3 or 4 times. I think it was 4. So that's why I'm practicing it. And then I died 3 other times. What made that run really good, though, other than that, is I got 4 rope. And 4 rope is extremely hard. In my opinion, it's actually probably my favorite speedrun strat, but it's also one of the hardest in the game. I'll show it to you here in a second. I find it harder than Creepy Early only because I haven't practiced it as much as Creepy Early. Creepy Early is one of the most versatile strats in the game, used in 6 of the 8 categories. So if you practice it a lot, then you get your money's worth. Whereas, like, you're never gonna fight Redbeard in any percent, so that's also what makes 4 rope hard, because you're not constantly practicing it, because obviously any person's gonna be the most popular category in almost any video game. What about you? What's your time in Battle for Bikini Bottom? I've forgot to I think you've told me before, but I don't remember. I got it. I know I got 4 rope because I see the gum invention there. Oh yeah. What do you okay, obviously you run Mario, right? A Mario game. Trying to remember, man. Sorry. Yeah, tell me every game that you run. I don't know if you run one main game and any others, or I'd love to hear. So that was 4 rope, and then this is Fire Door. Fire Door is also hard. I've heard it called RNG door before. I just got it. I'll explain the nitty-gritties of that here in a second. I love that strat. It's really cool. You are entering the door and dying at the exact same time. And Scooby will do that arc that you just saw when he's entering, like he's dolphin diving. It's really funny, actually. But this minigame here, Shaggy is supposed to get in a barrel like right here, like you see him tumble, and you're supposed to call him over to this button to unlock this. However, for some reason, if you die in this level, it just unlocks, I think. At least when you die and enter the level, you are dying the frame that you enter the level, so it will count that as a death, and it'll reload, and that gate will automatically be open. It's really cool. Family Guy video game. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge. That's really cool, actually. I'll talk to you about that in a sec. And recently, Kim Possible. What's the switch? Oh man, Kim Possible is awesome. I have a couple funny stories about that. First of all, yeah, I grew up with Family Guy, so that's cool. Not the video game, but I'm sure I'd like it. Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge. We've talked about this. I have only played Hot Wheels Velocity X. Have you played that? I think you might have. As a matter of fact, watch this. Credits? No, that's not what I want. There is... It's a cool game. Theatrical trailer? Okay, no. I don't know if I can show this. I don't know if I can I just realized I don't know if I can show that. Whatever, it'll be okay. It was only a couple seconds of the movie. What I was trying to do, there is a trailer somewhere in the game. I don't remember where it is. But it literally has a trailer for Velocity X. What's Stunt Track Challenge like? Oh, it's on the 360 as well, so it's a newer game than Velocity X. That's interesting. How are the strats? Is it more of a movement-based game, or is it more of a strat kind of based game? Let's do that again. That sounds really cool. Third-person arcade stunt. It seems like... And I got it again. That sounds a lot like Velocity X. It's third person. Essentially, you drive around. You can. It's like an adventure kind of as well, but you can race, battle. You can get like gadgets and blow up cars and things like that. But you can also, I'm trying to think. Like complete like any percent. Burnout 3. I've never played Burnout 3 either. I'll tell you the games I have played. I've played Gran Turismo. I've played Midnight Club 3. That's a lot of fun. Grand Theft Auto as well. Midnight. I watched the speedrun for Midnight Club 3. That's pretty cool, actually. But it's long. And then Gran Turismo is just ridiculously long. Any of them. Because it's Gran Turismo. I'm trying to think where I should... You know what? Let's go back to Mass. I think this will be fun for you to watch. Let me know also. Tell me if you want to see anything, and I'll show you. I'd love to show you anything in this game that you want to know. Even if you're like, how does creepy early work? I'll show you. Or like, how do you practice GDS? Like anything. Like just ask me. I'll show you. I want to give you what you want to see. Because you're here. I appreciate you. Sounds good. Well, I think you'll really... This level is extremely satisfying. It is, I would say, the hardest level in the game in casual play. At least if you're trying to 100% it. Like, I just missed that snack. I just missed that box. We're gonna do it again. But in NLE, I don't have to collect all these. First time chat. Best viewers. Is that like... I don't trust that. Don't click that. I don't know what that is. Crushing, if you're real, just say hi or something so I know. Otherwise, I don't think that's real. What do you think, Mario? Gotcha. Oh, yeah, this is my very first stream, and you're my very first person to interact with me, so. I'm sure I can ban the bot. Again, this is completely new to me, so I don't... Oop. So individual snacks aren't like super important, but I like to try to get them. I'll get used to them. Yeah. There we go. I did that right, barring like 2 snacks. Ah, I slipped off. Okay. Actually, I don't really know that, simply because a lot of chats are moderated and that kind of gets filtered out before I'm able to see it. If I had time to do a run, I would. To do like an NLE run. I could probably do any percent if you want to see that. And we can just chill and I can try to beat my 1457, which is not gonna happen right now. Because I've not been practicing any percent, I've been taking a break. Because I got an amazing run time I'm extremely happy with. That would have been cool to get live though. That was pretty good. I missed like 3 snacks, I think. Oh, Kim Possible, the story I have about that. So, okay, sounds good. We went to Costa Rica, and I was like, I don't know, maybe 12? Between 10 and 12. And Costa Rica, that's a tourist area, so there's a lot of English speakers, but we were in the shop and there was like a little nice cozy couch and Kim Possible was playing on TV, in Spanish of course. And this kid, he looks at me, he smiles, and he was like 8 or something, smiles and said something in Spanish to me, and I said, I don't speak Spanish. Man, that kid looked so confused. Like he looked like so confused. It was so funny. Then I learned you're supposed to say no habla español. Don't speak Spanish. So I fucked that up, but it still worked. See how you're supposed to... Okay, so Redbeard, he has a cooldown. He's supposed to, like, his turn has a cooldown. You go a little bit to the right so that you get him to turn towards you, but you don't want him turning too much. When he turns, as soon as he turns toward you a little, that kind of walks him in before he throws his sickle. Then I like to jump up and try to get him to throw it upwards to cut all 4 ropes, but it's extremely hard. So he didn't... Okay, now he moved, but that was a little too late. I'll show you. So there we go, he moved. Now I can do it. And I went way too far forward. I got 3 ropes. I heard 3. See? That's pretty good. If you're doing all bosses, you cannot do 4 rope because that's not considered beating the boss since Redbeard doesn't like die. But in NLE, Hundo, things like that, you can do it. because you get the invention, which is really cool. And it counts as completion, like in Hundo, because with Hundo, the game only checks if you've entered the room and if you've gotten the invention. So hilariously, even if you don't technically beat the boss, you still it still counts as completion towards the game, which is really cool. Also, there's an invisible Shaggy right here. See that? He's just running back and forth. Just little quirks like this. Oh, so did you... I know you don't plan on running this game. Did you play this as a kid, Mario? Of course, I also don't really know how old you are. That's cool. I initially got it. Oh, it's a fun game, man. So yeah, I got it when I was a kid, when I was like 5 on PS2. If I had time. Oh, I'll explain this too. I work a night shift schedule as a nurse. That's why it's 5 in the morning and I'm streaming. This is my 5 p.m. essentially. Yes, the final boss does crash. That's something I only knew because of the rules on speedrun.com for this game. It tells you that you cannot use a backwards compatible Xbox 360 because it will crash before you're able to beat the boss. Here's a fun one. Have you ever played the game Max Payne? It's one of my favorite games. I have no idea why. I have zero clue. Max Payne's a third-person shooter. And you can get it on your iPhone for like, for like $3 or something, and it's equally fun to play on the phone. I've seen gameplay. Yeah. That's probably a speed game I'm gonna pick up. It's got some really cool tricks and stuff. The fun thing about that is it did not age well in terms of like software. I tried to play it on emulator once, and it crashes during the tutorial. But I tried to play it on PCS X2. I don't think Max Payne's available for GameCube, just Xbox and PlayStation, I think, in mobile. But I like crash every time. And then also, if you get it on Steam, you still have to, for whatever reason, download patches that people have created just to play the game, like in the intended way. It's like, I don't know, it's like not really any older than this game or anything. It might have came out in 2000, but still, like, I don't know why this game runs so well and everything, but Max Payne doesn't. It's weird. Tell me about the Family Guy speed game. What's that like? And what system is that? I have 5 whole viewers. That's insane. Everybody please say hi so I can address you. I'd love to interact with all of you. Oh wait. Don't pause. You don't pause storage, you just go here. So you don't need to pause storage. Warp gate's 2 seconds away. More like 1 second away. Faster just to use the warp gate and you don't risk quitting your game. Ooh, that's cool. Sounds like they're like actual levels. And you don't like have the opportunity to like switch characters like you do in BFBB. So that makes things easier. Like a Stewie level is a Stewie level, right? You can't play as any other character in a Stewie level, right? That's cool. Ooh, with a glitch? Dude, that's cool. Is it helpful for speedrunning? Does it just like change the character's skin, or does it like change your abilities and stuff? I would imagine if it changes your abilities, that would be extremely helpful. Oh, and what's the difficulty? Is it like super hard, or is it easy? 10 minutes. How long is the run in general? Like an hour? So I only did that. Okay. What about your time? That's cool, man. As you know, I also have third place record. How many categories are there? Third place record at 90% in this game. 5th in this. Xbox, nice. That makes sense. Xbox would be fastest on here if pause storage worked. I hate buttons in this game, man. They suck. One hour 12. That's cool. Sludge is annoying. I really need to practice this. What am I doing wrong? Yeah. I think I just need to jump faster. Oh, and also, how big is the community? Okay. Okay. So I think the sludge is more like Redbeard skip, where you can't overshoot it or it won't work, so I think I'm jumping too high. If I jump like that, I'm not getting the full height, but I'm able to get the ledge. Interesting. Woo! I fell. Whoa! That was weird. No! I have 4 viewers, that's insane. Say hi, especially if you know me. Don't be shy. I don't get this snack box here. Just come around like this. I'll go back and practice hedge 3, I think. There's a way to do hedge 4, I mean. There's a way to do it shaggyless. Kind of. So this level is interesting. Let me just restart it. So you have to start with full health in this level. That's one thing to know. You'll see why. It's a very hard level, especially in Hundo. You have to get every single snack. And NLE though, it's a little bit easier. But Mortal figured out a way to do this whole Velma, and Velma's awesome. You can just jump here because that very top snack up there is actually really hard to get. You get these. So I have to ask, do you like Velma as like a character, or do you like Velma? Or both? She's a fantastic character though. I like to do this here just to get a little bit extra invincibility frames. And that's the level. That level is really hard if you don't practice it. You can die very easily. Trying to think. I'm gonna run through this level. I accidentally gave myself an extra health. This level is actually pretty hard if you only have 1 health. Because those rats can kill you, that cauldron can kill you, this guy can kill you. These arrows can kill you. But then you get a health there, so it becomes less scary. This is a little annoying. You do not get very many invincibility frames from those guys. I don't know why. You would think you'd have more, but that makes them really dangerous. I only have 1 health. See, I just died. Also, I think I will eventually add a Twitch chat on my overlay for OBS, so it'll also be visible on YouTube. But I don't really have room right now. I need to figure out the best way to create, like the best layout for that would be. I'm definitely going to shrink my face cam and crop it because you don't need to see all that in my background. I'm gonna make it like a more of a square or a rectangle or what have you. And that should give me a little bit more room to add chat. This level is dangerous, I'll tell you why, Mario. Those hedges can hurt you, these cauldrons can hurt you, those werewolves can hurt you. That stick can hurt you, that spider can hurt you. There's just too many things. Way too many things hurt you in that level. And I don't like this level either, especially on Hundo. I'll show you the jump I'm about to do is hard. And I don't fully understand it. Just did it. It's extremely hard though, in my opinion. So it's Mario, it's morning time where you are, right? Or is it later? Yeah, I messed that box, so well. Let's practice the solo again.
Scooby-Doo, get rid of these creeps. Do something, pal. Use your head.
Oh, fuck off. Hate that gargoyle.
Scooby-Doo, get rid of these creeps. Do something, pal. Use your head.
These are like really hard to one frame for some reason. I just did it twice. But in general, they're like really hard to one frame. For that gargoyle, I like staying up in the air as long as I can.
He did it, Scoob.
Cool. Did it. 10, 9, 8. I already did Skull Cliff pretty extensively. I really hate this jump. I really hate this level. This level sucks, man. Sucks in any percent. It sucks in NLE. It's just a pain in the ass. I guess if I wanted, I could practice Heat Cycle, but that's only 2 seconds of time save. Stuck. Let's run through the manor levels. I think that would be a lot of fun. It'd be cool to show you. So those 4 inventions. All I need, but let's also do this. And then let's warp here. Oh, hey. How's it going, man? I think I was asking you some things. Oh, yeah.
Hello? Is anyone out there? I need some help in here.
So why is Velma your favorite? She's a cool character. Whoa, 6 viewers? No way. Feel free to say hi, everybody. So I can know who you are. I'll be interactive. You could one frame that, but I don't know. It's really hard, actually. That box is really hard to get. Yeah, she is. Definitely not in that one spin-off show that they created. That writer just sucks in general. Why'd I die? But yeah, she is a very well-written character. Come on. Shaggy for me, I think. Would be my favorite. Also, yeah, Shaggy's my favorite. Also, I love the live-action Scooby-Doo movies. Matthew Lillard is one of my favorite actors. So... Mario, do you like anime? Yeah. I'll kind of explain the category a little bit. So it's not a no glitches category, but it's very close. Essentially, I forget who created it, but whoever created it is a genius. The rules of the category are that you can't do any major sequence breaks. You have to play every level as intended. Sorry, in the intended order. So you can't skip levels, you can't do creepy early. Oh, that's okay. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's good. You can't, yeah, really that's it. That does not mean that you have to enter every single level, though. There are levels that are dead ends. A few of them. Or, like, I think around 3 or something. You do not have to enter those levels. So, like, we do enter Playground, but I don't think you technically have to. We enter it for the snacks, though. It's like a lot of snacks. Then you also have to get every single invention, except you don't have to get the costumes. That'll be the lampshade and slippers. You don't have to get those. You don't have to get the Black Knight armor. You also do not have to get I don't know what it's called, but essentially it makes it so that your slam paralyzes enemies around you. It is useless. I mean, in casual play it's cool, can be helpful, but it's useless in this game, along with the costumes. But there is, in the category extensions, there is a no glitches run. That you can't use any kind of invisible walls whatsoever. I feel like that is like actually kind of hard to verify. You know what I mean? I don't really know what constitutes. Like, I do, but I don't know what constitutes as an invisible wall. You know what I mean? Like, what if you accidentally step on an invisible wall? Does that, like, nullify your run? You know what I mean? Like, what if there is an invisible wall, like, right here? Oh, there is. So if I did this, does that invalidate my run? Obviously, I'm not gaining anything out of it. Actually, that's not really an invisible wall, is it? Because it's the lip of the... It's like the siding of the wall. So that might not count. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Yeah. That would be cool. Is that not already a meme category? Or a category extended? I really like Shift. The issue... I mean, it's gonna be... You already know what I'm gonna say. Shift's awesome, but... I just kind of feel bad for him because he can get really, really angry. And I get angry at the game, this game too, but... I think the difference is that he's a world record holder and the game's constantly evolving. And I'm never gonna be a world record holder in this game. And I don't want to be. At least not for this category. So I don't have like as rough of a time. Like I do get angry, but I mostly just enjoy the game. Like I love practicing. I love running it. I love playing it. I'm sure Shift does too. That's why he does what he does. But it would be nice to see him happier, you know. That's just an outside observation. I don't know. I'm sure other people agree in some regard. But every time I've interacted with him and this chat, he's been nice. Except for one time, he got annoyed with me. I think he thought I was ragging on him or making fun of him or something. He went to do VMS and he kept missing the one frame. And so I didn't know what that was since I don't do it yet. And I was like, what's that strat where you're like stuttering like that? Like I've never seen it before. And it was like, it's after he restarted the run, he saw it and he was like, it's me missing a one frame over and over. Hope that helps. Just kind of flippantly, you know. He probably thought I was like making fun of him, but I wasn't. I was genuinely curious, so I get the frustration there. But every other time he's been super positive toward me. Just that once where he thought I was being a dick, probably. You know, because his chat does do that to him. Trolls him, makes fun of him, that kind of thing. So I don't. Yeah. Yes, and to the top of what am I doing? Also to the top of one of the levels in downtown. But yeah, especially shady trolls. That is the major skip that you're going for. As otherwise, and also I'm gonna do the easier version of VMS once I get everything going. I don't fully get it. I don't really fully get the strat. Also grab the on top of the chum bucket spat too with sponge ball storage. Yes, that is really cool. There's 3 different ways you can do that I know of. I do the easiest way. Actually, no, 2. I was grabbing the extra underwear. I don't know why. You really don't need to. It's probably safe to, but it just loses time if you're like a top runner. You don't need that health. Don't need that extra health, man. The way he like rolls up the mountain is crazy. That would be super hard to learn. I'm sure I could learn it. Some tricks are just hard to do initially, but like once you've got like a feel for it, like it becomes easier. Others it doesn't really matter. Like I missed that. Others it doesn't really matter if you get it once or not. Like it's just always gonna be hard. Whoa. Larry slide skip? Oh yeah. Dude, I don't understand. That is an example of a trick that is just always hard, right? Yeah, see, even creepy early, like I've gotten... Can I just hold left? Then can I just hold right? Does that work? No, it doesn't. Well, it is right now. Okay, but I crashed into him. This level is the only level in the game that's titled differently, but still a set of levels. Otherwise, it would be like... Otherwise, there's only one level in the game that has only one part, and that's going down which way. But it's technically an attic level. You'll notice that that said part 2. Let me show you. Cow in the tower, and then panic in the attic. This is 2, then 3, then 4. This is considered to be panic in the attic. Why is it called cow in the tower? I get it, it's a tower. But that's the only place in the game where you do that. It's fucking confusing, man, because it counts as a snack count for these levels. But you wouldn't intuitively just know that. These levels are chill. Fucking stormy isn't that though. I'll show you those. Tried to do one frame but failed. I might do some chess live streams too. We'll see. Maybe not, because that is a game that really stresses me. There's a one frame. See that? How I just like went right through her. Pretty cool. Oh, let's just restart. Missed a snack. That's okay. Missed another snack. That's not okay. Missed a snack box. That's definitely not okay. I work all weekend. I work tonight and then tomorrow and then the day after. So I'm getting the blues. I don't know why, it's not even really time for me to go to sleep yet. He did? I knew he wasn't, I knew he talked about playing it and like won the poll or did something to play it, but is he gonna run it or no? Because I thought it was that he would run it, not just play it. But I know he plays hit and run. I've never played it, but I know that's a phenomenal speed game. So what's the thing with Liquid Wi-Fi? I know he's like a really chill guy, right? I haven't watched too much of him, but he, like, his description is, I speedrun video games, but slowly. So that tells me, that gives me a couple possibilities. Does he not think that he's a good speedrunner, but he just enjoys it, or is he actually like a top runner? Oh, Kingdom Hearts. He also runs Hit and Run too, though, doesn't he? Or maybe he's like bad at one of those games, or I don't know. But I'm pretty sure one of his descriptions it said, I speedrun video games but solo. Let me pull that up. Now I'm second guessing myself. Liquid Wi-Fi. Good Wi-Fi. Yeah, he's live right now. Yeah, on YouTuber. What am I talking about? On YouTube, his description says, "I'm a speedrunner that doesn't go fast." So either he's not a good speedrunner, but he just enjoys that, or there's a difference. That doesn't. I guess not going fast doesn't make you not a good speedrunner either, though. Like being entertaining, enjoying the game, those make you a good speedrunner. I look up Liquid. Now you've got me really curious. Okay, I found him. View profile. He's Australian. I'm going for 116 as late. However, game has been unfun for him lately. So he's doing challenge runs. Okay. I'm playing other games. Oh, by the way, the description, he's actually joking and being entertaining. Got it. I'm sure he... Okay, let me see. Full game run. I'm just curious. Hold on. I want to see. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so he's first place in Hit and Run for a fully connected map. Second, third. So he just dominates. Yeah. So he's just trolling. Okay. I don't know. Now I'm scared. I don't know if I want him to join this game. Because he could kick my ass. I have a 1457, but which is extremely fast. That's like really, really fast. However, the world record is a 1416. That is a lot faster than a 1457. So it's doable. And Coley has a 1432, I think. Something really fast that I'll likely never be able to beat. I can try. If I could get down to a 1445 and things like that, that would be fun. As a matter of fact, though, there has been an uptick of runners in this game. There was a community of speedrunners called like Speed Station, I think. And there was like 5 different people that picked this game up. Some of which I don't think ever submitted a run or ever did a run. I don't know. But what a great group of people. They were so fun. I helped them out, helped them learn it, some of it, and they watched some of my tutorials that really helped them. And boy, it was just overall positive experience. There's a guy that's only been running for like a month though, and got like a 1648 or something, 42, I don't know. But I'm like, holy shit, man, that's insane. So he freaks me out. I'm like, am I gonna get bopped? That's possible, man. It really is. I'm just glad people are playing the game though. That's what I care about. Wow, I got a super lucky Black Knight. This is, by the way, this is one of the RNG sections of the game, and it can really fuck you. You could lose minutes to just having bad RNG because each time he decides to go left or right, like he might go left. Yep, he went left. I couldn't kill him. He could stay over here for like an hour. Not actually, that's mathematically unlikely, but it might feel like it. Is it gonna go right? Nope, he went left. See? I'm at the mercy of the RNG gods. It can genuinely be a run under. The other place is coffins, but that is only for... Okay, so I'm good. That's only for hundo though. You only do full coffins for hundo. The witches, yeah. Witches are only. Then you would just do pause storage and run through fishy. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go through fishy coasts, things like that, and then around 6 I might be done because I have some chores to do. Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do. I only recently bought a second monitor also. I love it. I literally just got it hooked up today. I'll never go back to not having, well, a single monitor, but it's pointless to say that because I already have my 2 unless like one breaks. Yes, so this is a practice mod called Mystic Practice. You can see if I press X, that's expand menu. That's X. There's level select, save machine. I can save at any point in the level, similar to like Max Payne. Warp gate. Settings area will take me back. Go back. So essentially the cool thing about this practice mod is that you can grab all the power-ups, warp anywhere. There are level specific things like Green Ghost Skip Trainer and Creepy Early Trainer. All kinds of things that you can toggle on and off. As well as, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, so like I'm gonna collect these snacks, right? And I'm gonna die. I can kill myself anytime by just doing this, pressing those 2 buttons, and they'll spawn back. It's because I chose that option for the whole level to reset if I die. It makes it really nice to practice. That's why you'll see me killing myself over and over. It's so that I can practice the levels. And still, I still use save states, but not as often. The other thing is there are some glitches though that happen in this mod. Specifically one that has to do with snacks and like boxes and barrels and stuff that you break, and also flower pots. I don't know why. I'm doing very badly right now. He's done one revision of this game, Mortal has, but I don't know if he is gonna fix it or if there is a way to fix those issues that I brought up. So this is actually an auto scroller. Believe it or not, it does not look like one, but it functions as an auto scroller because I'm trying to get as many snacks as I can, which I've missed like 4, which sucks. But I'm trying to catch this platform in the fastest possible way I can after getting all these snacks. There's the platform, so I can go like this, but I missed like 5 snacks. So you shouldn't lose time in that level. Only snacks, which hopefully you don't lose snacks either, because snacks might cost you time in the future. But yeah, that's that level. That gray area, I mean. So yeah, I'm not actually in the vanilla game. Also, is the stream running smoothly? Has there been any glitches or audio bugs or anything? Or has it been good? Good. I checked my internet, like the upload speed and everything. Great. So I'm lucky. That's the snack. I would probably actually get that snack. Actually, probably not. It's just one snack. Oh, also I can give myself 1,000 Scooby snacks. I can give myself extra health. The practice mod's just incredible. Super helpful. It's just like, the FBB has 2. Mortal doesn't use them that often, I don't think. He just does practice that on vanilla. But to be fair, with his, at his level, doesn't really need practice mods. Not as much as, I don't know. Must have Family Guy video game run as easy. Oh, is it? So what would be the hardest trick? Like what would be the creepy early of that game? But also, here's the crazy thing. Creepy early compared to most of the strats and BFBB is like nothing. You know what I mean? Like the Larry shit. Like you were mentioning. It's rough. Jetpack airwalk. That sounds crazy. What is that? I hate that snack box. I feel like I lost 30 seconds there. Probably not, but it felt like it. Probably more like 10 to 15. So you can like, I'm guessing that's a Stewie thing, right? Stewie's the inventive one. I feel like he definitely would have a jetpack. I guess I could see Peter like stupidly and drunkenly having a jetpack, but Brian, I feel like Brian would be like, what the fuck does a dog need with a jetpack? What the fuck does a talking dog need with a jetpack? I could see him saying something like that. Be like, I'm fucking standing upright, man. Like, I don't, what else do you fucking want? You want a fucking flying dog too? This level is a cycle that can kill you pretty fucking easily. I do not like these levels because levels are hard. This level's too, I'll explain why. So I'll read that in 1 second. So this caveman gets in the way. Hate that caveman. But we're gonna do what's called the Jesus walk. Take damage. That'll allow you to walk across the water. The caveman can as well. And then we just get all these snacks because there's a lot. Also, this is the only boat in the game that's supposed to sink but doesn't. This is misprogrammed. Okay. Whenever you walk off the ledge of like a car and you get hit by a bullet with Stewie, it puts him in a weird state of him airwalking and allows him to stack enough height to skip a big part of the room. Okay. So that's only That's something that's not something like pause storage where you can abuse it in more than one place. This is hard to grab too. And I can grab that because I have 1.0 of the game. I can switch to the 1.1 net where it's an actual net. Here, let me show you this. That's cool. So where is that in... I died, that's okay. Where is that in the game? Is it like towards the beginning? Towards the end? Also, I can re-enter from a different part of the level if I want. Because at the like beginning, middle of the or the end of the game. Because if that's at the end of the game, especially in a game that long, that would suck. So I can't grab onto that fishnet there. The med game. Oh, that's rough. So it's like creepy early. If for 1.1, if this was version 1.1 of the game, then you could grab the fishnet as intended, like this. But for some reason, 1.0 of the game, it's like actually in the middle there. So you just grab an invisible one. So that's why it's actually really helpful. It's faster to grab the invisible one in the air if you have 1.0 of the game, than it is to grab onto that and fling yourself over. It's a fun fact. I want to show you creepy early. So first of all, here's a trainer where it gives you this nice little area. Good practice so that you don't die, and you can practice rock clipping into the rock like I just did. Here's the other thing. Creepy early is just hard. Let me get rid of that. Creepy early is just hard. Let me do it real quick. If I can. It's not good enough at my level to just get it first try. I expect my creepy early to be around 30 seconds. Like the split for it to be around 30 seconds. So it's been a while since I've actually done this. And why am I doing it like this? I didn't even use my own method. That's how long it's been. Let me try again. I have a kind of a method for that. Yeah. This will be the last thing I do, and then I will go for now. But Hively discovered this to clip through that like that. I did something stupid. I discovered one on the other side before that, and that led to him discovering this, which skips the hardest jump in the game. I'm clipped in. I snake around through like that. That should be around 30 seconds, including the load. Let's just hang out and talk for a second, and then I'll go. I know I have at least you and somebody else in here that is shy, but I really appreciate you sticking around. That's so cool. I'm on Discord right now, and it says 6 Leaf Clover Fire is streaming Night of 100 Frights. 1 hour 45 minutes streamed. 5 watching. 3 watching right now, including me. I kind of was one of those viewers. The problem is now getting in front 2C. So, yeah, let's talk for a second. I'll tell you. Let me get my speedrun.com profile pulled up. So, the FBB, of course, out of 100 frights. This is the only level. I sped around that a little. I'll probably keep going, but in like a few hours, I got 97th place out of like 300 runners or something like that. This is the only level. It's a fun flash game that I'm nostalgic toward. I'm sure I can eventually get 210 cycle. Fastest cycle you can get is 2 minutes. That seems really rough. I have almost gotten 210 cycle. So I'll probably, the next run I'll upload will be a 210 cycle. The other cool thing about that game is that it keeps an end game timer. You don't have splits at all. There's only 30 levels, and it's like a 3-minute run. That's faster than that, actually. The fastest it's been beaten is 2 minutes and 24 seconds and 425 microseconds or milliseconds. Max Payne 1. I might end up wanting to play more or run more, but definitely Max Payne 1. That's a great game. Maybe Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is an incredible game. The FBB, 9 of 100 Frights, and Sonic Heroes were my trifecta back in the day. What else? I am playing not Mystery Mayhem. That game sucks. I'm playing Scooby-Doo Unmasked. I've never played it before. It's a game that I've always wanted to play. I might stream it because I've only beat one level. I might just stream it. It's kind of a short game anyway. I might stream it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, to be fair, I've never played Mystery Mayhem. But I have seen Coley's video on it that says it sucks. And his issue with it is that every enemy is the exact same. Like you beat him in the exact same way. And to him, it feels like a Luigi Mansion's knockoff. So that's why he doesn't like it. Also, it might be a good game in general. It's not a good speed game though. I think playing. I'll talk to you about this. Yeah, there's only 9 runs for Mystery Mayhem, and the fastest is 1 hour and 16 minutes. So for SpongeBob, there's also a game called it's for the PS1. I'm trying to think of called it's SpongeBob SquarePants Super Sponge. I'll have to look. Super Sponge is cool. There's only 9 runners. 9 runs. Super Sponge, they hid porn in the files of the game, like of the SpongeBob characters, because they were bored. That game developing, they got really depressed, and it was just a mess. But that's pretty funny. Mystery Mayhem. Okay, 1 runner. I don't see any recent runners, but maybe they just joined. Or maybe it has no recent runs have been verified. Or maybe Hundo? No, I don't see any new things there either. I only really plan to at least run 3 games, but I've kind of came around to the idea of running like a lot more. I'm trying to think of what else. Let me look at my list of games that I'm following. Following 90 games. This is going to sound crazy, but I think Pokemon Pearl would be fun. Undertale, actually. Undertale, I've always wanted to. You have to run it on Linux though. Resistance Evolved Man, the first one. That would be so much fun. And you can use your PS3 emulator too. Don't kill me, but I've never played Hollow Knight. But that would be a very fun game to play. I own it, but I haven't played it. Same with Cuphead. Never played, but need to play. Portal 2 would be interesting. Battletoads. That'd be hard as fuck. Yeah, Undertale is really cool. Because wow. Ooh, Earthbound. I've never played Earthbound, but that would be so much fun as well. Oh, why? Why do I have Earthbound? I don't know. Do you not like Earthbound? It's just really long? No, not like 3 hours and 37 minutes world record. At least it's not Forbidden Memories. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. 42 active players. Do you know how long that game is? Okay, well, I'm looking at it right now. Somehow somebody beat it in 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's Manipless. With RNG Manip. 59 minutes. World Tournament. I swear. Is it Hundo? Hundo. To Hundo that game, it's world record's 2 days, 18 hours, 58 minutes, and 45 seconds. Insane. I thought this game took 13 hours or something for Forbidden Memories, but maybe just progressed it and it's now 2 hours and 45 minutes. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thought it was like a 14-hour run. There's a Forbidden Memories that came out in 2021. No, I mean, that's just all right. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks to everybody else. Thanks to the viewer that hasn't said anything but has been here. Appreciate you as well. And for the people just joining, checking it out. Thank you. My first one won't be my last. I will have many more streams. Thank you so much. I'll see ya.